Hello, my name is Benjamin LeBeau, and this is my discipleship project video for organizational leadership. I'm just going to be going down the requirements for the video following the rubric, because that's how it'll be structured. So starting off, talking a little bit about what I want to become. The thing I want to become more than anything in the world is somebody who always is seeking to serve those around him. Reading my statement, it says, I want to become someone who is willing and able to help those around me with whatever they might need. To be willing, I know that I'll need a strong and sincere desire to serve and give selflessly. To be able, I need to be physically and mentally healthy and financially stable and independent. The reason I want to become this type of person is because I am convinced that this is the only way to be continually happy and satisfied with life, and will help prepare me for the next. I believe that if I'm focused on helping others, especially in ways the Savior wants, then I won't have to fear my own personal shortcomings. From my limited experience in this life, helping others seems to be the best way to exist. I feel like this is, the more I live life, the more that I, prove to myself that this is kind of the key to live in happiness, especially when you have your own personal struggles that you're having a hard time figuring out, but whenever I'm helping people, I seem to be happy, so I want to become a better person at that. So I made some goals. So some examples of the goals. So like my statement kind of outlined a few of them, but some examples are reading the scriptures every day, going to the gym and just working out in general, speaking to family members every day, just more casual conversations to see how they're doing, talking to my wife, just making sure that, I'm not being able to process like my emotions, and also just getting enough sleep. And these two are one's for my calling at church, and this one is for just a general perform a service activity for the month. But as you can see, you can pause the video if you need. Some of these I did pretty well, some I did not do very well. Like I did not do well talking to my wife as much as I should have. Life's been pretty busy. But I noticed that, when doing these things, this kind of goes into the next point, is that making like a specific time where I need to get these done, I don't really do well with. Instead of like being, I need a scripture, or study the scripture in the morning, I should probably just change that to study the scriptures every day, or even have a meaningful experience in the scriptures every day. So it's less of a checkbox thing anyway. But I kind of hope that I did better with taking care of myself specifically this semester. I feel like, I was pretty hard on myself for just classes in general. And when a lot of unfortunate things happened this semester, that was kind of difficult to deal with. And if I was taking better care of myself, then it probably would have been easier to overcome those. So I feel like I sometimes focus so much on trying to be a good person to other people. Sometimes I forget about being good to myself. So I wished I would have accomplished that more. I think I did a pretty good job kind of serving people at every opportunity I could find. But I think I could have been better to other people if I was better to myself again. And then kind of going over a little bit more what I want to do in the future. I think less strict, goals on, completing tasks at certain times would be helpful for me. And also having a time, setting apart time every day to kind of go over what I accomplished that day. For a lot of this, I didn't record this on the day that I did it. I recorded it later. But I feel like keeping myself accountable to some extent will help me at a more frequent basis, will help me improve in these kind of goals. And lastly, what are some things that I learned from accountability? One, that, again, you need to be accountable for yourself is probably the most important. But two, you need to help other people be accountable to you. People forget to help you stay accountable. So you need to remind them frequently. So if you don't do that, they're kind of in trouble. But my 5 minutes is up. That's my project. Thank you so much.